Hello everybody, my name is Kerbin and today I'm going to show you how to add mixed reality sabers to your webcam footage. Alright, so the first thing you want to make sure you have BS Manager or any sort of Beat Saber mod manager. I'm using BS Manager because I think that's the one best. I'm going to get 1.29.1, that's the version of Beat Saber you want. Mods, get Camera 2 and Image Factory. Those are the two mods you definitely need. You can also have Saber Factory. I'm not using it because I have Resabers, which is a separate mod. Having custom sabers can make it look cooler, but besides that, you really only need these two mods right here, Image Factory and Camera 2. Then you're going to want to launch Beat Saber and then close it so that it has downloaded the mods properly and then they show up in their folders and everything. And also, so when you go to open folder, you go to user data, and then you go to, it should have a image factory folder created once you launch and close the game. So then you go to image factory, and then what you're going to want to do is import a green image. It doesn't matter where you get it from, as long as the PNG or JPEG green picture, that's all you need. You can create it with MS Paint. I really don't care. Just any sort of green picture in there. And then when you launch the game, it will show up in the mod. So once you've done that, you can launch the game. All right, now that you're in Beat Saber, you're gonna wanna go to Camera 2. You'll have an unnamed camera, default, first person, blah, blah, blah. You want to add a static third person camera. So you can now see it showing up right there. And it's all over here. So you want to grab that. You're going to move it about where your camera is in real life and then a bit farther behind it. It doesn't need to be super accurate as long as it's facing in the direct line so that it's first, so it's lined up in the correct direction. Now, you can go to Image Factory, add to green screen, grab it, drag it all the way behind you, sort of about there. You can put it pretty far back if you want. And then you're just going to want to scale it up to about 250 in each direction. And then when you go back into camera 2, you'll see it doesn't completely fill up the whole static third person, but then if you go into static third person, you delete, turn off everything but sabers and everything else, and then all of these are hidden. You'll see it takes up a lot more of it, and then we're also going to crop that down. So now, if you go into the menu, you can actually drag this around on your actual screen. You want to drag it up like this to be pretty tall. You want it pretty tall, and then you want your unnamed camera to be pretty, pretty square. And we'll adjust these once we go back into OBS. Also, you'll want all the scenes on, so they'll actually show up. We'll add a source to our screen, so we're going to want a game capture, a specific window, Beat Saber. Size this down. This one I'm going to crop to just being just this window. So if you do Alt and drag, it will crop it. So I'm going to crop it to about there. And then we're going to add a display capture. I found that you can't really add more than one game capture or else it kind of freaks out. So automatic LG ultra wide, that's my main monitor. Drag this down. And then I'm going to alt crop this to about there. Now this can be bigger because I'm going to crop it until it fits over my camera. But I'm going to also add filter, chroma key. So now it's chromed out, so that means when I put my actual camera on, you'll be able to see it. All right, next we can add your camera, video capture device. Mine is Anchor Power. I'm going to take my video capture device. I'm going to transform it counterclockwise, shrink it down, put it over here. Now I will want to crop the game capture a bit more, and then also put the display above the thing. So now you should be able to see, you can see the sabers right here, and then the feet over here. Yeah, they're there. And from here we can start adjusting. I'm gonna lock the video capture device because that's where I want it to be, and we can start adjusting where these are, where this will show up. We can also lock game capture, and then we can also shrink game capture until it's right there. Okay, now we can do the fun stuff. Oh, also. And then after that, we can also add another filter. So your camera is most likely not going to be synced up very well with the game. It'll probably lag behind. So what I do is I do a render delay. And you'll have to play around with this. Mine is 150. So 150. Yeah. And then also do that on my game capture so they're not off sync. Render delay 150. So now when I go back into game, it'll actually like sync up to the sabers. Well, the camera and the sabers will be synced in like in. So now, go to lock that. You can see. They're synced up time-wise. Now we just need to sync them up visuals-wise, and for that we will have to do a lot of tweaking, maybe a bit of rescaling. That's pretty decent. You can tweak these as much as you want. It doesn't matter a whole ton, just as long as it's close enough. When you're swinging fast, people won't really notice. After that, you can also crop this guy down to fit exactly around your screen. So it doesn't have any overlap. And then besides that, that is about it. All right, so that's it for the tutorial. I hope I'll see people out there making cool mixed reality saber videos. Yeah, see you around.